Okay, last time. This is drugs. This is your brain on drugs. Any questions?
A strange sight caught on video in Prince George's County. A naked man climbs a fire truck.
He was clearly under the influence of a PCP.
Beaumont police say a naked man on PCP ran inside a family member's home and broke several windows before police arrested him.
Police arrest a nude man wandering in a northeast Oklahoma City neighborhood. Officers suspect the man who was exposing himself happened to be high on PCP.
Now what's popping off with everybody out there in YouTube land? Uncle Nick is reporting for duty. I'm here to get down for the crown. I'm here to do my 1-2 player. You know what I'm saying? I know I was a little lost in the sauce, a little MIA in 2023. I was lackadaisical for 2024, working on shit behind the scenes, getting this green. You know what I mean? I gotta eat, son. Drip, drip, drip fills the bucket. Biatch! But anyhow, for 2025, Uncle Nick's back at it like a crack addict on the first of the month. You know what I'm saying? Stop playing with me. But anyhow, I want to wish everybody a happy new year. You know what I mean? I hope you step into this 2025 with a little pep in your step, with some motivation. You know what I'm saying? And a little sophistication for the situation at hand, which is living your best life. You know what I mean? But anyhow, I want to give a shout out to Joe Budden, man. Let's get straight into this. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what son's going through physically, mentally, spiritually. You know what I mean? I hope he's on the up and up. You know what I mean? I hope he isn't in a dark place. You know what I'm saying? Going through depression or some type of psychosis or some other bugged out shit. You know what I'm saying? When you reach certain heights in life, everybody think you chilling, you all good, you got the money, you got the broads, you got the show, you got the clout, you got the likes, you know what I'm saying? You got the sponsors, you got everything you want, you know what I mean? And your life looks perfect, you know what I mean? From the outside looking in, but people be going through shit, you know what I'm saying? So when I saw son was, you know, running around butt naked over there at the condo, kinda left me scratching my head. I'm like, damn, Joe. Fuck's going on with you? I know we had a little, not back and forth in the past, you know what I'm saying? Joe gave me a shout out. I really appreciate that, you know what I mean?
Oh, you know, I got it from Uncle Nick. That's whose page I got it from. I fuck with Uncle Nick. Credible YouTube source.
Uncle Nick.
Uncle Nick.
Sounds credible.
Yeah.
Is
you know Nick, man.
I fuck with Uncle
Nick. I fuck with Nick, but Nick somehow got the scoop here.
Uncle Nick was on some space cadet shit back then. So, you know, after he gave me the shout out, I guess he had his own political things that he wanted to address with the white boy Rory. You know what I'm saying? And I had to get that, son. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? We over here spitting no bullshit relating to race relations and other things. But that's, you know, water under the bridge. You know what I mean? So, there were moments where, you know, I would engage Joe Budden. You know what I mean? What the fuck you talking about, son? But at the end of the day, son didn't have to do that for me. You know what I'm saying? And I've matured, I've grown, and I'm trying to do a few different things on my channel and expand the horizon. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm not here to bash son, but I'm here to try to figure out the fuck is going on. You know what I mean? So, I heard son talk about before that he was, you know, he suffers from like sleepwalking and shit like that. You know what I mean? And, I'm sitting back thinking, like, if you know you suffer from sleepwalking, Joe, and you know what I mean? Maybe you've bugged out a couple people in your house before, you know what I'm saying? You're walking through in a trance and shit. You know, you knocking stuff over, like in Step Brothers. Remember the two brothers wilding out, beat up the father and all that shit? The wife was like, don't wake him up, you're gonna make it worse. They say when people are sleepwalking, I guess you shouldn't bother them and things like that. You know what I'm saying? People in my way, I gotta navigate. This is New York City, you know what I'm saying? Gotta look both ways. You don't wanna get hit by a car. Nah, man, I won't live long enough to be a star, right? But anyhow, sleepwalking. There we go. Uncle Nick talking too much shit. So, in my mind, I'm like, damn, son, if you know you suffer from this, why the hell you sleeping butt-ass naked? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you think you had your drawers on, your flannel pajamas, you know what I'm saying? Like a Scully, all type of shit, you know what I'm saying? A hoodie, maybe, you know what I mean? Definitely, gonna be dressed, because you know there might be a moment where you get up and you know what I'm saying, you moving around and shit like that. So that part puzzled me, you know what I'm saying? Because I know Joe Budden's a smart dude at the end of the day, and I know he ain't trying to go out like no sucker, you know what I mean? But the other thing that popped up on my radar, happened just recently because I was in the bodega, you know what I'm saying? And this motherfucker in there was on some space kidder shit. He definitely has some static in the attic, his elevator didn't go to the top. And then I made a little correlation within this situation. Because son walked up in the spot, he went to the chips, started looking around, he picked up the sour cream. I guess that wasn't his thing at the moment. You know what I'm saying? Then he beelined it for the dairy section where the milk is at. And then he just opened the milk, started drinking the milk. The ox was like, yo, son, what the fuck you doing? You gotta bounce for the ounce, you gotta pay for that. And I'm in the middle of this, so I stepped to the side. Cause I'm like, if y'all gonna get it on, that's between y'all, you know what I'm saying? But I was looking at some Joe Budden shit, and then that was going on, and then it dawned on me. I'm like, yo, back in the days, you know what I'm saying? Joe Budden was like, yo, he used to smoke dust and shit, you know what I mean?
How much angel dust did you get with that fucking...
No, I wasn't doing angel dust anymore.
What were you doing at that point?
Nothing.
Clean.
Yeah.
Was angel dust the worst it got for you?
I don't understand the question.
It can't get worse. It can't get worse than angel dust, can it?
Sure it can.
Meth?
Oh, you're talking about drugs?
Yes.
Oh, no.
It doesn't get worse than angel dust.
I don't think so.
That shit is no good. That shit is off the hook. That shit'll have you out here, you know what I'm saying? Bugging the fuck out. And like I said, then I made the correlation. Cause, you know, I used to be in Spanish Harlem. All these rap niggas, I ain't gonna throw names out there. I used to see niggas on 116, 115, 114, Lex 3rd, all that, buying the Crazy Eddie, Red Devil, whatever the fuck was popping off. And yo, every now and then, you would see motherfuckers getting butt naked, cops chasing them up the street, hitting them with billy clubs, trying to, you know what I'm saying, calm their ass down. Yo, they got the strength of fucking Hercules, you know what I'm saying? And they be on their shit, you know what I'm saying? So I used to see that all the time, because I used to be up there at the juice bar. Shout out to all my peoples in El Barrio, Spanish Harlem. Yeah, the juice bar was lit, son. All the Jamaicans had it up there in Spanish Harlem. The chocolate tie. Y'all little motherfuckers might not remember that. That shit was banging, son. We used to do the beef and Brock, you know what I'm saying? And son used to let you get 6 for $5. So you buy 5 dubs, boom, you get 1 for free, you know what I'm saying? They had the ice cream parlor on 124 in Madison. Shout out anybody that knows you had to buy that Martinelli orange juice. Not orange juice, the apple juice, you know what I mean? And then you had Talawa over there on 119. Chocolate tie was popping in Spanish Harlem, but that dust was too. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with y'all niggas heavy. My niggas in Johnson, my niggas in Taft, my niggas in Carver, East River, Wagner, Taino Towers, all y'all motherfuckers up there. I'm gonna shout out all the projects, you know what I'm saying? My niggas know what time it is. Uncle Nick got love for the East Side, but you would see all that shit on 116th, you know what I'm saying? So in the back of my mind, I'm sitting there like, okay, Joe's butt naked, talking about he's sleepwalking. He used to have this addiction back in the day, and did somebody get around him and allegedly, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, get him to kind of, how should I say, revert back to his old ways, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, son, just hit this shit real quick, you know what I'm saying? And yo, angel dust stinks like a motherfucker, but it's an acquired taste, you know what I'm saying? Like licorice, black licorice, you know what I mean? Certain motherfuckers like it, certain people don't, you know what I mean? Like I said, I gotta look both ways and try to get him in a goddamn car. The last thing I do, you know what I'm saying? Talking about Joe Budden, yeah, I see you, motherfucker. But anyhow, so in the back of my mind, I was like, damn, son. You know what I mean? That sound like some dust head shit right there. Nigga got butt naked. Nigga start walking around and shit. And, you know, niggas on dust, they still be conscious of what they doing, but they just be doing some bugged out shit. So when someone over there was trying to punch the code in and get up in the spot, you know what I mean? I'm like, damn, this nigga's... His cognitive function is clicking, you know what I'm saying? He knows he has to get inside because he's butt-ass naked. He's just going to the wrong place. Like I said before, if you know you suffer from sleepwalking, why the fuck would you be sleeping butt naked knowing that something like this could happen? That's like an alcoholic going up in a bar for a cheeseburger or something. Nigga, it's liquor all around you, all type of stuff. You about to relapse in 3 seconds. You know what I'm saying? And you're not going to be looking good. So there's preventative measures that people take to not put themselves in certain situations. So you're going to go to Shake Shack, you're going to go to Smash Burger, you're going to go somewhere else where, you know what I'm saying, it's a little more moderate, and you ain't going to be in there getting litty committee, you know what I'm saying? Your demons start tugging at you, you know what I'm saying? It's your heartstrings, like, come on, son, let's have a shot, have 1 beer, what's going to happen, you know what I mean? So, you know, I would like to think that Joe Budden's matured from that, because like I said, you know, he did suffer from a little addiction. He was talking about it. I played the clip earlier with Rosenberg and all that shit. So, you know, you got money, you got family, you got kids, you got a good structure. One would think that that wouldn't be something that would present themselves at this point again in your life. But I'm really trying to make sense of this right here, and I can't, son. You know what I mean? So, you know, allegedly, hopefully Joe Buttons wasn't out there smoking that wepa, you know what I'm saying? And for those that don't know, Uncle Niggas from the Alleges, huh? And shout out to my mans in them, but yo, Tito used to be off the hook with his shit, son, you know what I'm saying? He go get the dust and shit, you know what I mean? He started smoking, son was in a wheelchair too. Chill, nigga, you know what I mean? But he ain't give a fuck. And he started smoking that dust, nigga be on the block like, wepa! Yo, he shot that shit like fucking 9,000 times, you know what I mean? That's how you knew, yo, stay off of this, you know what I mean? Block right now, the sun is making it hot, and it's gonna go down, you know what I mean? And the cops probably gonna pop up, so if you want some nefarious shit, don't be here right now. But anyhow, like I said, I'm not here to bash Joe Buttons, make fun of him or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully the cops allowed him to put his clothes on. Hopefully he wasn't locked up butt-ass naked, you know what I mean? And his BBDs or some weird shit, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just waiting for more information to come forward. Joe Budden hasn't spoke on it, which is kind of weird, you know what I mean? Well, he did speak on it for a second, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was sleepwalking, kind of made light of it like it was a joke, but also too, like, his lawyers are saying maybe this is like some slander or some personal attack, or there's like some insidious shit going on behind the scenes, which I can't really wrap my head around because I don't know his business or what the fuck is going on. But if you butt-ass naked, son, running around, you know what I mean? That's on you at the end of the day. And like I said, I ain't here to bash nobody or put nobody down, but son, you know how we do. This is content, son. You know what I mean? And you out here wilding like you on Rikers Island, son. You better slow it down, G. Bounce for the motherfucking ounce with that silly shit. Yeah, man, Uncle Nick's back for 2025. Start dropping these vids. We going live Saturday. We gonna get it popping. You know, shout out to the Super Trife Low Lives. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you subscribe. Vertical Talk with Frankie Boo. You know what I mean? At Frankie Boo 101. You got the Session TV over there. You got Chip Low getting down with the Ralphie's kids. You know what I mean? And we out here spreading love, spreading joy, and dropping content. And like I said, I'm not here to bash Joe Buttons, but I'm just trying to wrap my head around this shit, and I can't. So, you know, I hope son ain't battling no PCP addiction again and nothing like that. And hopefully this gets resolved. And who knows, maybe you see Uncle Nick over there on the Joe Buttons podcast, bugging out with Queens Flip, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's break out this motherfucker. I just wanted to touch on this real quick. And I want to know what y'all think about this scenario. Is this a possibility? You know what I'm saying? Because for those that don't know, you could sniff dust. You could smoke dust. They put dust, they dip the fucking cigarettes in the shit. They got pills. So, you know, maybe there was somebody around that slipped him a Mickey or did some wild shit. I don't know. Maybe he's indulging again. Maybe it was nothing of the sorts. You know what I mean? Like I said before, back in the days, man, you know what I'm saying? If you play stupid games, you're going to win stupid prizes, motherfucker. Step on up. The price is right. But I ain't Bob Barker. Bitch! Nah, what I mean? That's all Uncle Nick got to say about this. Like I said, man, I hope Joe Buttons isn't going through something that, you know, could possibly destroy his whole career. And he's on a crash course right now. Hopefully he bounces back, does what he got to do, and get in the mix, continue to entertain people, you know what I mean? And do what he does and be great. And hit the people with what they love, you know what I'm saying? Because he got his own perspective, and, you know, he's an entertaining motherfucker, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, it is what it is. But y'all be safe, be cool, be easy. Don't do anything stupid in these motherfucking streets or on the internet, because Uncle Nick will be here to report on it. You hear me?